finally starting to feel better. Still got the cough, it feels like it's on the mend, so I'm stoked. Just ran 11 Ks. If you've noticed, I've been wearing a few new pairs of Alpinamentos. I got a couple of new pairs sent over to me. Basically, a few people use my code, so if you did, thank you. I know a few family and friends have used it as well. But they basically said, you know, you can receive your, I think it's 10% I get for every sale that uses my code. I could get that money, I could get a couple of new pairs of glasses, and I was like, I'll have some new glasses because that's what I prefer. It was never about trying to make money, it was just to offer something to you guys. So got a couple of new pairs. These are the 2841s. Basically the difference with these to the 3264s, which are the other pair that I've got, is just they're the same shape. It's a slightly smaller frame, and I actually really like the smaller frame. So these are the airgun blue color, and they got the photochromic lenses, and the difference between those lenses to the standard ones is they change tint depending on the amount of light hitting them. So your vision through them is always just like super clear. I'm constantly forgetting that I'm wearing them, so rate them, super good. Go and have breakfast. Thought I was feeling better, but I guess not, because I feel like crap right now. Hopefully this smoothie just does some magic. I put a heap of spinach in there. I'm getting a little bit irritated with this, but there's nothing I can do. Gotta just let it run its course, I guess. Watching Netflix, and yeah, it's Mum's birthday today. I made tea last night. I got some footage of what I made, so I'll show you that. Alright, so I made a few things. I've got some fresh pasta, and then I'm making this creamy polenta with roasted corn and pacini mushroom bordelaise sauce. So that's the sauce. Just bringing the water up now to cook the polenta. And then that is spinach and caper sauce for some of my pasta. That's out of this book. And I'm also gonna put some of the pasta into this leftover marinara sauce I got. Some of the cookbooks I use all the time if anyone's interested. Crossroads by Tal Ronan. Crossroads is a vegan restaurant in LA. Super good recipes in here. It's all Mediterranean. They're pretty detailed. So, you know, you gotta have the time to spend, but there's just some good staples in there too, like vegetable stock. I use that one all the time. The Homemade Vegan Pantry by Miyoko Shinner, full of good staples. How to make your own ketchup, mustard, fish sauce, oyster sauce. All the staples are in there, and every single thing I've made out of that book has been super good. Eat Vegan from Smith and Daughters, which is a restaurant in Melbourne. It's Mexican. It's a good book. And Vegan Riches. This is the wrong book. It's not the one I was after. This one is good. This is the one I was after, Vegan Riches Indian Kitchen. She's got a blog as well with heaps of good recipes in there if you don't want to get the book. I've made tons of them. They're all great. I love Indian food. So much of it is just naturally vegetarian and vegan friendly. But yeah, all sorts of good, authentic recipes in here. Tons of dal. I love dal. Just withdrew my entry for Bogong to Hotham. I think I mentioned somewhere in a video that I was entered. It's a 64k race in the mountains in Victoria. It's pretty much my favourite race. I've done it the last 2 years in a row. Was a little bit on the fence about doing it this year. I thought it might be a bit early because I've got a big year coming up and it's in January, but thought I'd hang on to the entry and just see what happens. And then I was thinking, oh, I will go, and then I got sick, so I figure it's not a good idea. So I'm not going. I'm gonna have to reassess plans for races now, because I definitely want to get in a couple of shorter races before Lavorado. Just have to figure out what they're going to be. And thinking about Indian food has made me feel like Indian food, so I'm about to cook dal. Pretty chuffed with that because didn't follow a recipe and it's really good. And pretty much just learnt how to do that and make it taste good through making a heap of recipes from the Vegan Richard book. So I'm going to eat this. I got some quinoa in there. I'm going to eat it and watch some YouTube. Baby boy. Shake hands. Just came outside to play with this knucklehead. Literally just to get outside. I've watched more Netflix in the past week than I have in the entire last year. I don't know. I think might be a good idea to pick this one back up in the morning, and fingers crossed I feel like 100 times better. Saturday morning, which means long run, but I'm going to have a rest because that's what I feel like I need to do. It's not what I want to do, but I think that's pretty much what I need to do. One of the things I forgot to mention in the video I made about some of my current goals is indecisiveness. I can just be painfully indecisive. It's one of my biggest, it's my biggest fault. I really need to work on it. So that's a goal, become less indecisive. Like this morning I woke up, I slept like crap, I feel like crap, I know I need to take a rest, but then I'm thinking maybe I can just sneak the run in, not miss out on any training. So yeah, become less indecisive. I'm going to wrap this one up here. It's been real. But yeah, it's just, this is what's going on at the moment. I always try to make these videos as realistic as possible, so thanks for the comments. Love reading them, love hearing from everyone, and I'm going to go and try and reply to all of them right now, so I'll catch you in the next video. Hopefully I'm back to 100% and it can be a lot more exciting than this one. Later.